Rahim. So this is second vlog in the series, the verses of Holy Quran related to universe. So the first vlog was about how the universe was created, and it was, we know, created by Big Bang, and the Holy Quran had said so 1400 years ago. Now today the topic is that universe has a lifespan. Since the beginning of the mankind, it is understood that the universe had no beginning or end. That is, there was no question mark on this. Everybody thought that it is eternal. The universe existed uh, for from. There was no end or beginning of the universe, and this concept prevailed even in modern science till early 20th century. So, what to talk about ancient people, even our modern scientists, they favored this. And who is a greater scientist than Albert Einstein, who proposed his static universe theory in 1917, which described the universe as static. That is, it has never changed and will never change. So it means that it is eternal and will always remain as it is. This was the theory put forward by Albert Einstein. And he went to the extent of introducing a cosmological constant to his general relativity equations to counteract gravity and prevent a universe with matter from collapsing. Now, then a change happened. Although Galileo had used telescope for his astronomical studies for a long time ago, but he also held the view of an eternal universe. But it was not until Edwin Hubble observation in 1930s with the modern and much more powerful telescope that stars are moving outwards, that this concept of static universe was challenged. So anything which is moving and that is also moving away from its center, so it cannot be called static. So it has some motion in it. So when Einstein saw the evidence, he was quick to admit his mistake and called it the greatest blunder of his life. So the observations of Edwin Hubble led to more scientific research. Of course, if the universe is not static, then it had to be looked at in a different angle. So in 1970s, the theory of Big Bang emerged, which was universally accepted. And in 1978, the presenters of this theory were awarded Nobel Prize. And it proved that universe had a beginning. And now even scientists have even calculated the age of the universe. That is 13.9 billion years. So scientific logic says that anything which has a beginning will have an end. One thing. Then a scientific argument is that the universe is running out of energy and one day it will collapse into itself. So this is also understandable because when it is moving, it is losing energy and one day it may reach a stage where it will not have enough energy and it will collapse into itself. But there are some other scientists who think that universe will revert back to pre-universe scenario that is full of electrons and protons. As I talked about in my last vlog, the proposal, those who proposed Big Bang, they said that before the beginning of the universe, there was something, and it was electrons and protons. So, but there is universal agreement that one day the universe will cease to exist in its present form. So there is no dispute about this, that this universe in this form of stars, galaxies, planets, it will cease to exist one day. So all this development is only recent. As I told, that it happened, no, less than 100 years ago when Edwin Hubble observed the movement of the stars. Before that, everybody thought that the universe is static and there is no question mark about it. But at the time of the revelation of the Holy Quran, that is more than 1400 years ago, no human could have any concept of these developments and that the universe will end one day. I mean, it is unthinkable. Even if scientists like Einstein thought so. So everybody in those days when people were illiterate and science was non-existent almost, how could one think about that this universe will end one day? But the Holy Quran mentions at least at three places that the universe and its components such as sun and moon has a finite life and it will be destroyed one day. So it can only be the divine revelation because no human could have imagined this. So first is chapter 30, Surah Rum, verse 8. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Avalam yatafakkaru fi anfusihim ma khalaqallahu as-samawati wal arda wa ma bainahuma illa bil haqqi wa ajalim musamman. So it translates as, have they not pondered upon that Allah created sky and earth and whatever is in between according to a plan? And this one, which I have highlighted in red, and all these have a limited lifespan. So Quran says that all these have a limited lifespan and they will be destroyed one day. Then chapter 13, Surah Al-Rad, verse 2. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahulladhi rafa as-samawati bighairi yamadin tarawnaha summa stawa alal arshi wa sakhara ash-shamsa wal qamara kullum yajri li ajalin musamma. Translation. Can they see the great high and strong roof, that is sky Allah built without any pillars supporting it? And this is the relevant part. He created sun and moon which will keep moving in the same way till the day of Qiyamah. So, on one day they will be destroyed. He manages the whole universe and clarifies all his signs so that you believe that you have to appear before him. And finally, chapter 35, Surah Fatir, verse 13. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wa sakhara ash-shamsa wal qamara kullum yajri li ajalin musammam. Translation. He has kept sun and moon busy in their assignment and they will do so till a fixed time. So again, a fixed time is mentioned. So you can see that at these three places, at least at three places in the Holy Quran, it is clearly mentioned that this universe will be destroyed one day. And this was then the Holy Quran was revealed more than 1400 years ago. So it has to be the word of Allah. No human body could have even imagined this thing in those days. So as I mentioned that my last vlog was about the creation of the universe, that is the Big Bang. And my other series, which are going on, Scientists of the Golden Age of Islam. So I have finished talking about Arabic and Persian scientists, and now I will talk about Turkish scientists. Then events that shaped Islamic history. So some of them are quite famous, some are totally unknown. And then about Pakistan, the initial days of Pakistan. I have already completed Japan series, famous persons, the other side, and miscellaneous topics. So you know how to reach my vlogs. Thank you for your attention. Allah Hafiz till the next vlog.